Yeah, anything you put your money into, you're going to lose.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're faced with.
Yeah, I mean, I guess gold. Like to
Man, how goddamn much gold are you buying now?
fuck, man. What is it? 1836. I don't even know what it is an ounce right now. Anybody want to get what's gold an ounce right now, guys? See, we'll get that number. See how how many ounces we're gonna buy at fucking with 300.
Yeah, $400 million.
Wow, 19. I haven't seen it up at 19 in a while.
Yeah, it looks like a few month climb to where we are now.
But it's what's that top number there? Go back. What is that there? See, man, that motherfucker one time has been above $2,000. Can we just look up the highest gold has ever sold per ounce? Can we pick that up? Yeah, there's 2028 right there. I think that may be. I don't think there's been many times because I buy gold, and I mean I buy where I have gold.
The bullion, yeah.
Yeah, I buy where it's physically. I can fucking rub my cock on it. It's not one of these pieces of paper that tell me I have gold.
Slicker than come on a gold.
I had a really interesting conversation because I was talking to my accountant this week, and we were talking about just this whole thing about the money, and I said to him, I said, well, we could put it in Tesla, and then we could lose 60% of it, and he had lost like $100,000 in Bitcoin. And so we're talking about all these different, bullshit things. And he said, that right now, he said that California is really pushing on it being basically in 10 years, absolutely zero emission. Like everything will be electric.
Car?
Yeah, everything will be electric.
Buses and everything.
Everything will be electric. He says, and then at the same time, it'll be a Thursday afternoon, and there's gonna be this fucking breaking news.
Everyone's charging
that the grid can't hold it, and it's gonna be like that drought shit where you can't fucking do your lawns, so you can't charge on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and once again it'll be Big Brother fucking just. But it's for the sake of let me see here. 4% on a 12-month, super boring but a good investment.
Well, that's a CD.
Yeah, CD.
12-month CD. Okay.
Yeah, so you're getting 4% in a climate that's at a 7.8% inflation.
I'd like a $400 million CD.
I bet you could get 10% on $300 million. If you sat it for 36 months.
In what? In a mutual fund?
I don't know. I'm sure there's some kind of annuity that could take that kind of. I mean, it might have to be in Dubai or Saudi Arabia or someplace else.
Yeah, 10 seems high. Probably get between 5 and 7.
How about if you? I mean, at one point I had a 6.2 tax deferred
annuity.
Yeah, they changed some laws and I fucking lost it. There was Eaton Vance was a company that had I want to say a 3.75 tax deferred, and you put the money into an account, and it gave you a checkbook. And I used to keep a couple $100,000 in that back in the Turner days. And it was just, it was
For
covered.
how long was it? You could just keep it in?
Yeah, you had to have a balance.
Right.
I want to think the balance was maybe 300 or 400.
But you could write checks against it?
Yeah, you could write checks against it. which was nice because once with like right now the markets, they're saying if they don't kick the can down, we're going to go into recession. The fucking stock market's going to crumble, and we could go into a depression. And I still am not absolutely. I would not bet against China fucking making a move on Taiwan come summer, because people are starting to. Remember, I talked about the cat that was saying how China had 10 years before.
Yes.
So actually, I'm watching Scarborough the other morning, and he brought the whole thing up, and my wife was watching it too, and she goes, "Weren't you just talking about that like 2 weeks ago?" I said, "Yeah, a little bit ahead of the curve."